Have been wrongfully terminated or deactivated, as gig workers call it, right? I claim to be an expert in that field because I've sort of figured out a way how to get you back in the game, or how to get you the maximum damage back, right? Firstly, you know you've been wrongfully terminated, right? Otherwise, you wouldn't be all worked up and fighting for your rights here. A few things. You turn to social media, you reveal your story on Twitter, on Facebook, you make videos, you contact Legal Rideshare. I'm going to play a video right now which is powerful, gives you a lot of great advice on what to do when it comes to deactivations. And if they don't cooperate with you on a legal level, then you take the matter to small claims court. And on that level, I'll also show you how to package it up and get all your damages back. So let's listen to the Legal Rideshare advisor.
Hey everyone, my name is Jared Hoffa. I work at Legal Rideshare. I'm not an attorney, but I do work directly with all the attorneys here that help with rideshare related issues. So I wanted to put this video together to explain, first off, what Legal Rideshare does, how we got involved in deactivations, and also what you can do, and an example of someone who's been reactivated from deactivation claims. So let's begin. So first off, what is Legal Rideshare? Legal Rideshare is the first ever law firm that's entirely dedicated to helping rideshare drivers or gig workers who've been injured after an accident. So the big question is, why do you need a lawyer after an accident? Well, honestly, because you need to get protected. Legal representation allows you to fight for lost wages, pain and suffering, your car, and more. Without an attorney, you could end up with a much lower payout. So for instance, let's say what you thought was a small injury could lead to thousands in medical bills. If you settled early, there's nothing we can do and you're stuck fronting that bill. That is where a lawyer comes in, and that's what Legal Rideshare specializes in. We've handled hundreds of these cases, and we have secured millions for our clients. Okay, so what's the deal with these deactivations? Why are there so many? Why is it such a big issue? Well, let me explain. Because drivers are considered independent contractors, Uber, Lyft, DoorDash, Shipt, and all the other app companies can terminate anyone for any reason, regardless of why. As an AC, you have limited protections from these companies. Basically, anytime you sign on to the app, you're agreeing to those terms. And this is exactly why Uber and Lyft spent over $200 million to pass what's known as Proposition 22. They wanted drivers to stay independent, thus allowing them freedom to deactivate drivers without consequences. But of course, just because it's legal doesn't make it right, which is exactly where we come in. We know many of these deactivations are inaccurate or even fraudulent, and we wanted to help. So we now offer a service where our attorneys will draft and send a letter on your behalf demanding that you get reactivated. So a lot of drivers will ask, well, what's the point? What does that do? Well, first off, the letter goes above customer support and directly to their legal department for review. So we're not going to be talking to low-level customer service. We are going to be talking directly to their legal team. Second, it's reviewed by a person, not a system, to make a final determination. And third, it allows you to provide evidence and details to support your claim. And while there's no guarantee that you will be reactivated, we have had success with other drivers. It really is a case-by-case basis. Okay, so here's how it works. There's two ways to get this reactivation letter request from Legal Rideshare. The first is through Cover. The second is directly through our site. So what's Cover? Cover is a really awesome membership program designed to help drivers with perks like sick leave, paid time off, and legal services. If you are a Cover member, this service is provided to you for free, but I need to stress you must already be a Cover member. You can't join Cover after being deactivated and get the letter. It doesn't work that way. You have to already have been a member. Okay, to request the letter via Cover, you log into the membership center, which you can do by clicking Member Center. You click on Modify on your benefit card. Then you go to the Perks tab and find the one with the Legal Rideshare logo on it, and you fill out the form from there. Now, if you're not a Cover member, don't worry. We also offer this service directly on our website. The only difference is this is a one-time fee of $24.99.
Nothing, $25.
So to submit it via Legal Rideshare directly, you go to legalrideshare.com, click on Deactivations, fill out the form, and add any evidence if you have it. You pay, submit,
evidence, my friends.
You're done. Okay, so now you submitted the letter. What happens now? After you submit your request, either through Cover or our website, we take your information and draft and then mail the letter. So the drafting of the letter typically takes 24 to 48 hours, and we only do it during business hours, Monday through Friday. After the letter is mailed, you'll get a confirmation email that it was sent. From this point, unfortunately, it's a waiting game. After about 3 to 4 weeks, they typically respond with a letter indicating if you've been reactivated or not, and they usually provide a reason. I think one of the things that's important to mention is even if you're not reactivated in the platform, these letters are a good indicator of exactly what happened. A lot of times, drivers are deactivated and don't even know why. These letters at least provide information as to what happened and how to avoid it. Okay, so what helps your chances on getting reactivated? Details number 1. The more details, the better. The more you can explain to us what happened, we can draft it into the letter and cater it to what exactly happened in your situation. The second is the biggest, evidence. Provide pictures that the order was delivered, or show that you're a 5-star driver. Show the text message that the customer received the order. Anything you can to combat the claim. We will attach that as evidence to the letter. Okay, so now I want to give you an example of a driver we just got reactivated this week, and I think this is a good example of how the system can work in your favor. So on January 9th, this DoorDash driver was accused of a failed delivery. So about 2 days later, January 11th, he went to our website and submitted a claim, included photos that proved the order was delivered. So we took that information, we drafted a letter with the evidence, and mailed it to DoorDash. So on February 1st, DoorDash responded, indicating the issue that happened on January 9th about the failed delivery, and even admitted that they found no evidence of fraud. His account was then reactivated. Okay, so that is the breakdown of legal rideshare, how the deactivations work, and how we can help. Now, I know I said there's no guarantee, but we at least want to give drivers a fighting chance to get back on the platform. We are focused on accident and injuries, so of course, if you're ever involved in an accident, please do not hesitate to call us. We are here to help. And that is it for this video, and I will see you next time.
So, like I said, when it comes to deactivations, wrongful terminations, sort of like a 3-prong approach, right? You package up your story, hit them hard on social media, see if you get a response. You can carry on with that. You can try support. Support is usually useless. You use the legalrideshare.com/deactivation angle. You've watched the video. And then you wait 3 to 4 weeks. If you get turned down, then I suggest step 3, you take it to small claims court. And in one of those 3 processes, you get lucky. The only negative here is that you're looking at about 4 to 6 weeks. Have a great day. If you have any questions about this process, feel free to contact me. I've literally mastered these 3 steps and have gotten tons of people reactivated. Means back on the platform, very often thousands and thousands of dollars damages back because I showed them how to package it up at small claims court. I, by the way, have a $1.2 million lawsuit against Uber and Lyft. Also, for that same reason, wrongful deactivation, wrongful termination, because I brought them thousands and thousands of referrals, and they decided to cut the account so that they did not have to pay me out. And this sort of channeled my energy in helping drivers get their monies back, whether from unpaid referrals, from wrongful terminations. I've definitely put in hundreds and hundreds of hours in via email, via text to help drivers get their money back. Have a great day from the Rideshare Professor. God bless you.